Hi friends, I'm Dawn Leader-Peloso, theater and creative writing instructor at the Homewood Flossmoor Park District, and this is day 2 of our creative writing class. So I hope you thought a lot about what you're going to write and what you want to do. I hope you got your spaces ready. So just a recap of yesterday, we talked about what's our space, where are we going to write, where are we going to work. So what does your workspace look like? What is your writing practice? When are you going to write? How often are you going to write? What time of day? Where are you going to do? What kind of rituals do you have when you write? Do you light a special candle? Do you wear special clothing? What are you going to do? So what is your writing going to look like? Next, our goals. We talked about how much we're going to write every day. Write your goal down. Put it on a sticky note. Put it by your desk. Write a little note at the top of your notebook. Whatever you need to do, make sure you know what your goals are and you stick to them. Sort of. If you don't, this isn't school. If there's a day where you just can't, sometimes you got homework or you're busy with your kids or who knows. Sometimes I just feel like laying in front of the TV and binge watching Netflix and I don't want to write. It's okay because tomorrow you're going to write. Just don't get too far off track. You want to make sure that you have a practice every single day and you stick to it. If you start writing now and you write 1,000 words a day, you're going to have 30,000 words written by the end of the month. That's like half a book. So, your supplies, you were going to talk about supplies yesterday. So, what I want everybody to do is I've started a Facebook group for us. This is it. I hope that's not backwards on screen. It's HFPD Writers, Homewood Flossmoor Park District Writers is our Facebook group. Go and join the Facebook group. When you get there, I want you to post a picture of your writing space, your writing practice. Tell me what your goals are. We're going to make each other accountable by having a page to hang out on. I think my camera's backwards, so I hope everything isn't looking backwards, but it's HFPD for Homewood Flossmoor Park District Writers, and that is our Facebook group. So go there and join the group. Yay! Next, yesterday, I gave you a quote from Toni Morrison. That's our person who we owe our thanks for this quote. What the actual quote was, I was a little bit wrong, is if there is a book you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. You must write it. If that book needs to be written, there's other people, believe me, who want to read the story that you want to tell. So get out there and write that story. And I am one of those people who want to read it. I'm going to read everything you write. So get going. Today we're going to talk about plot. So what's your story about? That's the plot. What's your story about, guys? You already know, right? Hopefully you thought about this yesterday. Did you write down story ideas? If you did, I want to see them. You can post them on that Facebook group. If you are too shy to post them on the Facebook group, email them to me, please. Here's my email address. It's DAWN dot, don't forget the dot, LEADER and the number 5, dawn.leader5 at gmail.com. At gmail.com. I hope you can see all of that. Okay. I know my niece, who I referenced yesterday, is going to watch this video and do a head slap because I'm so awful at this. She's going to be my editor going forward. But for now, we're going to have to deal with ourselves just like this. So, what's your story about? How many story ideas did you have? If you didn't have any, hang in there a minute because I'm going to give you some tips on where to come up with story ideas. But if you had tons of them, how do you feel about them? Are you looking at your list of story ideas and thinking they're terrible? Are you looking at this story ideas and thinking nobody's going to want to read this? If so, let me tell you what. I want to read it. Other people want to read it. If it's something you thought was interesting, it's going to be interesting to somebody else. There's more than one of you out there. You're going to find your tribe through your writing or your creating. Those of you guys who are doing art projects or photojournalism or whatever, when I say writing, I mean you too. So don't feel left out. If you didn't get any story ideas, if you sat and stared at your page and said, I don't know what to write about, I don't know what's important, I don't know what to say, here is my advice to you. Find inspiration somewhere. And this is also going to be our first writing prompt. So Every now and then, I'm going to give you little writing prompts, and you're going to sit down and write out a quick something and send it to me or post it on our Facebook page, and it's going to get you used to coming up with ideas and creating things really fast. So, your first writing prompt. I find ideas a lot when I write from music. So if you have a favorite song, I don't know if this is going to work for everybody, but for me, when I hear a song, I attach a story to it in my head. So a random song, everybody knows Bohemian Rhapsody, right? What do you think that's about? So think about it. If you write a whole story about the character that song is about, I bet you every one of us will write a different story, because what it means to everybody is a little bit different. So feel free to use music, pick your favorite song, write a story about what that's about. Another thing you can do, here comes our assignment, is write about a picture. If you just flip through a random book or magazine, you're going to find tons of pictures. Write the story that goes along with the picture. It can be a paragraph, it can be a novel, whatever it is, whatever inspires you. So find a picture you like and write about it. So here's a picture I just happen to have handy. I hope this shows up okay because it's bigger than my camera. All right. So here is this picture. Wait, let me turn my light off. Oh, that made it worse. Okay. Here's this picture. Sorry, guys. This is so low tech. But here's a picture of some people in a park or whatever, wherever you think they are. All right, did you get a good look at it? You can always rewind if you didn't. If it's terrible, let me know and I'll post a new picture on Facebook. But take that picture and write a story about it. Who are those people? What does it mean? Are they planning a bank heist? Are they sharing bad news? Are they sharing good news? Are they strangers that just met? Are they aliens that just landed? Tell me what that picture is about. It doesn't have to be that picture. You can pick any picture. Flip a magazine open to a random page, whatever picture is there, write your story. So I would like to see everybody submit a little something on that picture or on the picture of your choice. Tell me what it's about and either post it on our Facebook or send it by email. I will respond to everybody who posts or emails with a critique and some comments and lots of cheerleading, because I want to see you guys succeed and I want to see some awesome stuff get written. Okay, so for those of you who started writing after yesterday's class, tell me this. Did you struggle? Was it hard for you to find the right words? When I say right, you know what's coming next, right? That inner critic we talked about. Don't let your inner critic tell you those words are wrong. I want you to write the way you talk. I cannot tell you enough. Write the way you talk. So if you're searching for words and you're writing words down and you think your words aren't the right words, they're the right words. Your words are the right words. They're good enough. They're right. Don't let the inner critic tell you have to find fancy words, okay? Same thing with your ideas. If you came up with a bunch of ideas for stories or you started writing your story and you read it back to yourself and said, oh my gosh, this is weird or this is bad, nope, turn off your critic. Your critic is not allowed in this class. So I'm just noticing that this weird elliptical that my husband put in our office is here. I should scoot over to this side of the screen so you don't have to stare at that. Okay, so ignore your inner critic. Ignore that voice. Do not go back and edit things. I want you guys to write. Just start writing furiously. Get as many words as you can down on that page. And don't let anyone tell you different. Don't go back and change it. No erasing, no cross-offs. Just get it down. I want to see everybody submit some story ideas, a writing prompt exercise. And if you've already started writing, send me what you're writing. Give me your ideas. Tell me what you're going to write. If you're doing photos or art or something like that, take a quick picture and send it or post it. I can't wait to see what everybody's doing. I am going to be back tomorrow morning with more exciting exercises. Tomorrow we're going to start working on making great characters. So I will see you all then. I can't wait to see what you're writing. I'll share some of my stuff too, okay? I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye. Be creative.